Hello everyone, and welcome to my General Hospital YouTube channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Ava Jerome appeared a little uneasy about the increased security on sunny Corinthos Island, but she was relieved that Avery Corinthos was well protected with a guard and her nanny, according to the General Hospital Spoilers recap for Tuesday, January 30. Sunny realized he needed to talk to Avery about the questions Avery had been raising regarding Nina Corinthos, so he invited Ava to stay. Sunny gave Avery a hazy explanation about things being complicated for adults and stated that Nina would be living apart from him for a bit, leaving Avery perplexed as to why she had abruptly disappeared from the apartment. Ava interjected to comfort Avery that Nina still loved her just as much, in response to her question about whether or not she would see Nina again. When they were alone once more, Sunny thanked Nina and sidestepped Ava's inquiries regarding their relationship status. Dex became concerned when he discovered one of Sunny's security guards comatose at the gate. Dex grabbed the radio to alert Sunny to a man who was down, and Sunny assisted Ava in running for safety. Laura Collins informed Marshall Ashford and Portia Robinson Curtis Ashford at GH that Esme Prince was on her way to Paris. When Portia dialed Trina Robinson's number in a panic, all she received was her voicemail. Laura also attempted to get in touch with Spencer Cassadine, but there was too much static on the link for any type of alert to be sent. They were all headed for Paris when Curtis and Portia later decided to board the ELQ plane with Laura. Spencer then took Trina by surprise on a ship, where they discussed their plans to take a scene cruise before spending the night in Normandy. Trina spoke candidly about how much Spencer had improved her life, but he thought the same could be said for him. Before they kissed passionately, Spencer declared that he would love Trina forever. Spencer showed Trina their overnight room, where they shared a passionate kiss before he got up to get them some refreshments. She had duct tape and a syringe in her luggage, over with Esme. In the end, Esme crept onto the ship, knocked out a ship employee, and dragged him off. When Esme entered Trina's room and glared at her, she was startled. Spencer had noticed a trail of blood and appeared worried. John Brennan met with Anna Devane and Jordan Ashford in Pentonville. Brennan requested complete immunity and the dismissal of all charges in exchange for information. Brennan's life was more valuable than his independence, according to Anna, who also questioned how long he would survive if Sunny Corinthos sent someone after him. When Brennan eventually consented to provide information, he discussed the 500 mixed weapons that the WSB seized in 2019 before they vanished. Brennan proposed that tracking down the vendor would lead to the shooter because the guns had been stolen and were now being sold for a premium price. Even though Brennan insisted he had told Anna everything he knew, it still seemed like he was playing tricks when he said he would see her shortly. Hamilton Finn advised Martin Gray not to follow the new plan at the courthouse because he couldn't take the chance of Mrs. Muldoon going to jail. Following a brief conversation between Tracy Quartermain and Mrs. Muldoon in the corridor, Mrs. Muldoon requested that Diane Miller withdraw the complaint. After Diane complied with her client's request, the court ultimately dismissed the case. Mrs. Muldoon requested a private meeting with Finn and expressed her regret after Tracy informed him that Mr. Muldoon had set him up. Mrs. Muldoon stated Violet Finn was fortunate to have her father and that she would never forget his generosity because he was so sympathetic about the whole issue. As she observed the exchange from a distance, Elizabeth Baldwin complimented Finn on his compassion, but Finn insisted he was no hero. After all of this, Finn came to the realization that his identity as a doctor didn't define him, and that as long as he had his loved ones, he would be all right. Gregory Chase questioned Tracy on the sizable payment to Mrs. Muldoon's fundraising page that coincidentally came in just before the lawsuit was dismissed because he had doubts about what she had done. Gregory essentially praised Tracy for being a good friend to Finn and felt he owed her a debt, which Tracy thought she would ever be able to repay. Tracy and Gregory conversed in hypothetical terms. According to General Hospital teasers, Finn's legal issue is finally finished. Check back for updates on what might be his next plot. Make CDL your primary source for GH news, updates, and spoilers, since that's where the action is at. Wednesday, January 31 General Hospital teasers indicate that Carly Spencer will comfort her Crimson staff members, since there may be some doubts about her ability to succeed Nina Corinthos. Carly, however, has ambitious intentions to improve the magazine even further. She will first approach Tracy Quartermaine about a partnership. It appears like Carly will insist Tracy can't afford to pass up this chance to try to broker a fresh agreement between Crimson and Deception. Maxie Jones will ask questions while she sits with Sasha Gilmore and Brooke Lynn Quartermaine at the Deception meeting on Carly's offer. Maxie and Sasha will undoubtedly feel as though they are betraying Nina, so they could be hesitant to move through with this arrangement. However, business is business. Therefore, Maxie and Sasha may also need to accept the possibility that this offer could be quite profitable. Will Tracy and Carly come to an agreement, even though Tracy will doubt Carly's Crimson takeover? Nina will appear to speak with a reporter in the interim, but she will only say as much as she wants to say in public. She'll corner Olivia Quartermaine to have a conversation with her about Lois Cirillo. Lois acknowledges that they might never talk to each other again if she left it up to Olivia. That would be devastating to Lois, so she will be hoping that on Wednesday's GH episode, she and Olivia can sort things out and resume their friendship. Sonny Corinthos and Dex Heller are going to stop at nothing to keep Ava Jerome safe during the impending shootout in Puerto Rico. There will be some tense moments as Dex takes aim at the threat causing havoc, while Ava and Sonny keep running for cover. Ava will undoubtedly worry about Avery Corinthos' safety, in addition to being terrified that an enemy is pursuing them all the way in Puerto Rico. Spencer Cassadine in Paris has just discovered a bloodstain on the ship, so he will eventually discover Esme Prince knocked out the employee. They're about to have a big confrontation because Esme just cornered Trina Robinson by herself. In the end, Spencer and Esme will meet again, and this time, she will warn him about the dire consequences of not following her instructions. You can bet Spencer will step up to protect Trina at all costs, so he'll be willing to sacrifice himself if need be. All that'll matter to Spencer in that moment is Trina's safety. Since Esme brought duct tape and a syringe, those supplies will undoubtedly be needed at some point. While she handles Spencer, will Esme control Trina? Regardless, things aren't looking good for Spencer since this will be his final air date, at least until Nicholas Alexander Chavez's leave of absence is over several months from now. Will Spencer get sent overboard after tangling with Esme? Could Trina regain consciousness and assault Esme from behind in the end? We know Trina will somehow turn the tables on Esme in a wonderful moment of vengeance, so that's vital to keep in mind. General Hospital spoilers reveal that Spencer may be presumed deceased soon enough, so remain with us for updates on the heartbreaking news that's ahead for his loved ones. CDL's where you want to be for compelling General Hospital spoilers, news, and updates, so make us your favorite GH location. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.